Hello, dear learners. Here with me, Omm Asish, a ninth grader, and I'm very happy that he has a good command over English grammar and he has masterly fluency in English. And apart from this, he has a very nice practice that he indulges in reading so many books like Del Carnegie, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, How to Win Friends and Influence People, your Robin Sharma, and so many dictionaries. And more still, I want to tell you that he gets a sort of academic pleasure that even if he can stop eating his lunch and dinner, but he can't stop reading these books. And most of the times, he searches in the internet so many other authors, and he has a good habit to embellish his language, how to write good stories, good essays, good letters and applications, and also he has a good practice of taking interviews of some scholarly persons of the locality. And I'm very happy that today I have a bull session with him. I think it will please you, and more radiantly, practically, I want to say that all the students, those who are reading in the 9th, 8th, 10th, 11th, they should be inspired more to learn a lot, and they should try to be inspired by watching this video. So I think it must impress you. Start. Omm Asish, how much are you so much interested in reading so many books? And I'll tell that you tell me what books you constantly read and you have been reading. You just tell us so the books with the names and the author's name.
Good morning to everybody. Thanks for giving me this pleasure in the bull session of the book about my books. I wanted to say about my books which I read. First of all, I want to say to all that I read this book, means Collins Covert. It's a grammar book, specially from England. The book, first of all, I will have showed you. Then second one, I want to show you. This is the novel, not a book, and it's written by Dean Coates, and the book name is The Eyes of Darkness. It's very suspense and surprise story. You will get very much excited when you just saw the first chapter, because very initial page shows the glory of the whole book. And thirdly, I want to show you another English grammar book, which is one of my favorite also. The name of the book is Modern English, written by N. Krishnaswamy. And this book shows you many things, means basic grammars from the grassroots levels. Third one, I want to show you that the most interesting book of the Robin Sharma, where he had mentioned many things. Means the book name is The Saint Who Sold His Ferrari. Means here mention how we can sold, or the saint how sold his Ferrari to bring the mental peace in his mind, and many other things and many formulas to be implemented in our life, such as 80-20 rule, 20-20 rule, and so on. Third one, I want to show you the second book of Robin Sharma. It's a very sophisticated book. Means we'll use this book in our general knowledge or basic communication skills we need it. The name of this book of Robin Sharma is The 5 AM Club. And the third one, I want to show you the book of Del Carnegie, means the book name by How to Win Friends and Influence People. It shows many difficulties of life and how to get it out and make others influence people and win friends and enjoy your life. And the final and my first book, from which book I start my reading, and most interesting book I have ever found, and the most beautiful and my favorite book of the among the books is How to Win Friends, or How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. It is also by Del Carnegie, and this book has some miracles and some extra things, means by quotations you will come to know many people's biography and many things. And here mention how to win over your solutions of problem.
Just a minute. I will ask you what germ-like instructions or messages you have just gathered by reading these books. Maybe how to stop worrying and start living. You just give us some examples so that we can know how to overcome difficulties or problems in life.
First of all, as you like, I want to say about my favorite book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. It's a book of miraculous. I want to tell you a story written in this book of page 79. The story is of the William J. Gaynor. William J. Gaynor was the former mayor of the New York City. He was very fond of to helping people, but many people thought that he was doing something mischievous activity and damaging the society. So one day he was shot by a maniac, means mad person. So he was in his death bed and told to his people that every night I forgive everything and everybody. Number one story which inspired me a lot. Number two, which inspired me, the story name is of Edith Cavell. Edith Cavell is the former nurse in the New York City. He used to, as that time we see that Belgium means Second World War is going on. Many Belgian and English soldiers are got hurt, and he was treating them in his Berlin home. One day, the English Captain General came forward and told him to be ready for die. She replied,
You keep it there.
She replied that I realized patriotism is not enough, so I had no hatred or bitterness toward anyone. And about, if you want to know this book of Robin Sharma has many rules of life. Just like we can say 20-20-20 rule, means 3-20 rule, which describes our daily life. First 20, wake up, be fresh, means your mind fresh. Again 20, study, work hard and get anything. Again last 20, be refreshed, cool your mind and remember what you gain. Then one of the rule is Pareto rule, which is 360 rule, means work 20% and gain 80% result, means work less and gain more, the formula says. And now we came to the Eyes of Darkness of Dinkos, which is a novel. I got the news that it's very suspense. As I like many much suspense, it helps me to read and get knowledge about the language and story skills, etc. And the grammar books are the only fundamental base structure of the life.
Can you give us some light on Chinese warlords?
Yes, Chinese warlord is one of the story I also gathered from the book of How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. It is in page 89. And the story says that how the Chinese warlord tortured their soldiers in their water bags. The story begins with such that when they were just prisoned inside the water bag, they put the teeny drops of water over their head. The prison soldiers thought that it's a simple drop of water, so they just ignore it. But after some time they think that it's heavier. After some time more heavier. It's just like 1 milliliter, 1 kiloliter, and the heavy of the water drops make them mad and they become all maniacs.
Okay, would you please give us some ideas about psychology of power?
Yes, also, thank you. Psychology of Power is a book written by J. Harfield. J. Harfield was a psychiatrist who just experiment in their lab that how inspired others. Or one day he called 3 people in one bench and told them to press the dynamometer. They pressed only 108 pounds. But in the second day, again they came and the J. Harfield told them that you are very weak, you can do it, means discourage them. They only do 28 pounds. And in the third day, the J. Harfield inspired them at a high level, means you are very expert, you can do it, means inspired them a lot. So they raise the dynamometer more than 180 pounds.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I would tell all the readers, students, you must try to implement all the techniques, tricks mentioned by Omm Asish, and their students be inspired to utilize and implement in the era of education. You should have that academic bliss and work hard to get success. And I'm very thankful to Omm Asish that he has given us a lot of gem-like information. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Muchas gracias.